Hey there dudes and duderinas, welcome back to Spydey. I'm going to do my best to do a rehouse today of one of the jumping spiders, Jack. So I've never seen one done before. I don't know, I'm probably going to hash this really badly. But anyway, bear with me, I've never done this before with a jumping spider. So anyway, let's see how we go. So I'm just going to tilt my camera down onto what I'm doing. Cool, so this is Jack's current enclosure. He's in there somewhere. Yep, he's at the top, run by the lid. And this is what he's going into. One of the stolen bottles that I swiped from my wife. I've already made the holes in the lid using my drill. I don't have a Dremel tool, so I've got to use this big ass masonry drill with a with a wood or plastic bit in it to cut to drill in. Okay, so I don't know. I'm just going to do this. If it turns out okay, you'll see it. If it's a train smash, I'm doing this for nothing. Okay, cool. So I've got a little bit of substrate in there already. I wanted to put in some little, grab some twigs and things from the plants where he was, where I found him in the garden. So I'm going to use those to kit him out, because I like to have things to climb on and jump around on and so on. So let's see how we go with this. And just put some leaves in. Those are going to dry out anyway, but maybe that's not a good idea. Let me do some pruning first, and we'll see how we do with that. Okay, well, I suppose it is what it is. They'll be happier in the bigger enclosure because they like a bit more room, I suppose. Well, from what I think they do. Plus he's wild caught, so he's used to being he's used to not being contained at all. So oh no, man! Now see, let me see if I can put this closer. I'll try and get it without glare, but you can see he's made a little tube there. That's obviously where he's been sleeping at night. Damn. I'm going to rehouse him now and screw that up. I don't know if I'm being a jackass doing this now or not. Well, shame. Poor guy. I'm going to Jack. Sorry, my mate, but I am going to have to erect your house, my buddy. Sorry, dude. I'm going to start taking this little sticky out. I won't hurt you, I promise. Unless it's completely by accident, but I'll be careful with all your stuff. Please mind my really well suited tools. I'm using a wood boring tool for this. Do you want to come out? You want to see a new joint? You can jump in there. Okay, I'm going to use this teeny weeny stick to help you. Okay. Come on, buddy. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Whoa! You wouldn't have seen that because I can see you getting clear on the camera. But he did like a jump towards the bottom and spread his legs out like a parachute. I don't know, that he's got skinny legs, so I don't think that would have helped him very much. Okay, where's my tweezers? See if I can put his bigger one in there. Shame, I'm sorry I wrecked your house, Spydey. I'll try to put this in a spot where you can do that again. Ah, tweezer's too short. So, well, let's see how we do with that. You should be able to make another little one over here where you did the previous one. You guys would cringe if you saw my high-tech camera stand. I suppose it's working, so you can't complain too much. Oh, and for you guys that own businesses, you will know what I'm going through. I just had to pay my business tax today. So I almost had a bloody heart attack. But is what it is, I suppose. Render unto Caesar what belongs to Caesar. I've decided I don't like Caesar anymore. Anyway, well, Jack is in there somewhere. Where you at, boy? Well, I think this bigger enclosure might make it a little bit more difficult for me to see him when we're doing the feeding videos now, but I'd rather that the spider is happy than have it in an enclosure where it's really not doing well. Oops. Hey, you still got to feed a cricket. Oh, well, that is really keen on freedom! Come here. Problem with pinheads, it's a lot more difficult to get your hands on than the big fatty ones. No, in the bottle. Here we go. Well, he's got a feeder in there now too, so I don't know whether he's going to munch on that. But let me pause. I'm just going to bring a bottle and do some squirting quickly. Just pop this on top first, so you don't have a jumping jack with no jack. Hold on. Cool. Right, I got the squirty bottle. Oh, and by the way, this is a different shirt to the one I did the tarantula tagging. I promise I'm not wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row. There we go. Some water for you guys. My bottle leaks more out than it actually squirts into the damn jar, but well, there we go. Hang on, I'll see if I can get a shot of Jack in his new abode. Okay, well, there he is in his new house. I'm much happier with this setup as well. He's got quite a few more things to jump around on, and yeah, there he is. The bottle's a little bit bigger, the bottle opening as well, so I should be able to get better clips for you guys as well. So there he is. That's max zoom on the phone's camera as well, but so it's not the greatest. It's a bit darker today as well, so the phone is a little bit grainy with the lights, or the lower light, but these cute little fangs, if you can see them properly. But I love the eyes and his little moustache he waves about saying hello, 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 hello. Anyway, but yeah, once he's on the branches, then the camera has a little bit of trouble. But look at that cute little abdomen as well. He's getting nice and fat now. You would have seen, because some of the other videos before he was very skinny. But since I've had the pinhead crickets putting in there, he didn't seem to like the flies too much actually. So I've got pinheads for well, these two guys and the new Brachypelma Emilia sling that I got, the tiny little sling. Whoop, and oh, did we see a takedown? Did we? That'd be flipping awesome if we got a takedown. Has he got a cricket? No. Well, looked like he went for something. Anyway. Sorry, the footage is playing up again. Plus, you know, when you in macro mode like this and you've zoomed in as much as possible, every fraction of a millimeter that you turn or that you move looks like a massive move. So it looks like I'm in a bus or something, or on a roller coaster. Anyway, this video is probably a bit too long and people are getting bored, but man, these little guys are so fantastic. I wish there's a lot more species out here as well. There's one that looks like it's like a mimic of a black ant that we've got here. I don't know what kind of ant it is, but the spider actually mimics the ants, and unless you really look hard, you won't know that it's actually a spider. So I've been looking around for one of those because I want to get one of those as well to add to my little collection here. Come on, I'm so sorry about the video. I really battle with the phone and the camera, but anyway, at least you got to listen to me ramble while you're looking at these fuzzy pictures. Let me just zoom out a bit, maybe that'll help. Not a whole lot. Oh. Yeah, okay, here we go. Whoa, no, you can't come out now. So, well, this container, this little enclosure really looks good to me, man. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to rehouse Roo then as well. So cool. So let me just go and fetch his container. Well, and yeah, well I'll see. I'll give you a before and after. So let me grab that quickly. It's just behind me, and I'll show you the before and then the after. Give me 2 seconds. There you go. Cool, and here's Roo in his mayonnaise jar, and cool, let me see, where is he? He's only at the top here. I love this spider. He's so cool. Where is he? Oh no. Oh no. He's no, man. You just ate a cricket the other day. Yes, not yesterday, the day before. He's in the death cool at the bottom here. Oh no, man. Oh, that freaking sucks. Oh man. So, sorry everyone, but I'm gonna have to stop here. Man, I've got that's so bad, such bad news, man. It's Roo in a dirt coil. I don't understand what could have happened. I kept him and Jack in the same kind of in exactly the same way. They fed they ate the same. This one actually ate better than the other one, ate a lot more frequently. I was actually more worried about the other one because that one was very, very thin. And this one took down a cricket, a pinhead cricket the other day, 2 days ago. Same day that you got Jack taking his one down. But I don't know, man. So upset about this. Look, I know it's not something that I've done because you know I kept the two the same way, and this one ate more frequently. I watered them the same. I did everything the same. But oh man, that's such bad news, man. I know some people are going to say, well, you caught it wild, and what's the difference? You can just get another one outside, but you know, it's still something that had a bit of, you know, had a bit of a character, and no, anyway. So let's see how I turn him around. Oh, sorry, my footage is terrible because I've got it on the max zoom. You can see how his little abdomen shines up and it's like goldy size and goldy colour. Quite strange about the size of that abdomen because he did definitely take down a cricket, so I'm presuming it did eat, but abdomen looks very shriveled. Oh, so sad. Shame, little guy. Anyway, I needed to show you guys this as well. I know that you take the good with the bad in this hobby, and obviously this is really horrible news for me. Anyway, let me just turn off now.